Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Last time we cleared floors 7 and 8 of the Endless Paths, and now we're moving on to floor 9. I'm kind of hoping we have a lot of shorter floors, just because I don't want to spend like 4 more videos down here.
Alright then.
I was gonna say this doesn't look like a particularly trap-laden floor, but... Floor tiles make me nervous, what can I say?
Hello? Hello?
See, that's not locked. Oh, this seems like a fairly small floor, actually.
More digits when you look at.
Hang on, what was that? I think that was just a Twitter ad running or something. So I closed that tab.
Leave it.
To give an idea of when I recorded this, I just started to hint at the next playthrough.
Hello?
I want to see what I can do.
Oh, wow. The crap? That is... quite a lock. Hopefully we get a key over here. Otherwise, we straight up might not be able to get in there. Sounds like a banshee on this floor. Damage tiles. Wonderful. Oh, but... right, Kana has regeneration. Probably on this freaking skeleton. Unique spear with speed. That's its only special thing. Oh no, it's accurate. It's not accurate 1. Not worth. God. There's the key.
Hey.
Find your own wounds.
Hey. I want to see what I can do.
Wait, that wasn't the key? What was that key for, then?
Hey.
This cage that has an old copper key which opens this door. I don't like having a party member exploring alone, but have to see what he can do. Oh, this was a terrible idea. Yeah, you guys just run through. I should have just done that to begin with.
Hey.
Sacre tu! Your tail ends here!
So, in case you didn't know, I'm really not a fan of damage tile wars.
Of course.
Like, I consider that really lazy game design, especially if there's no way to get around it. Scroll of paralysis. Oh, the old copper key also opened that end.
Hey.
What is down here? Another bone pile with money.
Hello? Hello?
Lockpicks. Oh, a Vithrak! That's the first one we've run into. And it went down easily. Damn it.
What? Not even! I've been poisoned!
All right then.
Okay, Itumok, that can wear off now.
Keeping an eye out. Leave it to me.
There we go.
That's not right.
Oh, right, they're spirits, not specters. Or not. They're specters, of course they are, but they're not vessels. Is what I meant to say. Let's camp. A hero of the Saints' War has arrived at the stronghold. A prestigious visitor. Well, next time I need to go up there, I can do that. Okay, you can take on that Vithrak instead, I guess. That's cool game. Let's go ahead and use that one. So second chance means you don't get a debuff, which is awesome. Spikes look sharp enough to cleave bone.
Hey.
Oh. There are the stairs down. There's this room up here still.
You're not getting through me.
Which is a kind of hilariously lame encounter. I mean, oh look, some shades and beetles. But hey, at least it's not, what was it? Two skeletal rangers, two skeletal fighters, a skeletal wizard, and a vampire.
Of course.
Take out these stone beetles real quick.
Wish I could have done something.
Fight on, my...
Of course.
Exceptional greatsword. Wow, that was it. Okay. That money sure is worth having those extra rooms. Ugh. 10th floor, so there's probably going to be a big boss here. The boss becomes... I will be... The boss to surpass Big Boss. I'll become the biggest boss. Boss, boss, boss.
I'm on the trail.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
sailors.
Not a threat in the least, but okay. Unless you're a frail wizard. In which case, yeah, kind of a threat.
Roll up tip.
Right, they're spirits, not vessels, so... Is this really just going to be a gauntlet of shadows and shades?
Wait, sailors made.
It was. Although it gives me a good excuse to pop a camping supply, save.
Hey.
Wait, sailors.
Murder the spiders. I need a key to move on, which probably comes from killing the boss, which, if I had to guess, is probably a spider.
You're not getting through me.
Yes.
In fact, you need to move closer for that. There we go.
You're not getting...
Sagani, what are you doing? Andra Tara, Andra's tooth, large baroque pearls most commonly found and traded by Almawa. Huh.
Of course.
Scroll of Maelstrom and diamonds? Wait, you can head right down to floor 11? I'm not gonna do that, but that's... What? So you get a shortcut, right? Sorry if you couldn't hear that, even though it's 9:35 at night. People gotta drive loudly. Oh, I never picked up this loot. There we go. An Audra key. Probably not a spider, then.
You're not getting through me. You're not getting through me.
Wait,
Go ahead and heal everyone.
stalemate made you.
Worthman, rock! That one hit true.
There was no boss. Rod of Pale Shades. Stunning, disorienting, and it comes exceptional. Huh. And here I was hoping for a big fight. Not even a named mob. I mean, since I'm at the shortcut, I may as well go take care of this affair. This a prestigious visitor.
I must say, I'm impressed.
Must you say it the 10th time, Aloth? My lord, I don't wish to trouble you, but I could use your help in a personal matter. Very well, let's hear it. This is harder to say than I thought it'd be. My name is Od Nua. I fought in the Saints' War, same as most of my kin. I followed orders, no more, but between one thing and another I guess I made a reputation for myself. They call me a hero. Every street I walk down I get handshakes and comments. The dozens, they act like I'm some figurehead for their schemes. The things I've done, I don't get much sleep. The last thing I need is all this attention. All I want is some peace. Please, you're the only one I can turn to. Sounds like you could use some help, some rest. Head out into the woods, you mean? I won't find rest in Defiance Bay. Seems like half my neighbors are in the dozens. I'll send word to the dozens and ask them to back off. You will? I can't thank you enough, Lady Hana. You're a kind woman. That was simple enough.
I must say, I'm impressed.
You just said it, Aloth. Take a might bonus while resting. Level 11. So the next major boss is going to be the Master Below.
I shall be discreet.
Oh,
You're not getting through me.
Christ.
Breathe through Lichta.
Okay.
Wait.
I shall.
This is scary.
They got Scani. Leave it to me. Varathis!
Roak 10.
Varath!
Please actually kill that slime.
Is made to.
You're in second wind.
Hey,
Attend to the priest. I have.
Adair, what are you doing? Ah!
Putting us down. Following your.
I hate this charm dominate crap.
hey.
Roak. Wait.
Wish I could've.
No, don't. Actually, wow, that was a good hit with the bow, but still, no.
Thing is,
Roak.
Drake.
Roak 10.
watch.
There. Drake, kill these things.
Back. Rest up, big guy. We got your back.
Oh my god, they turned the Drake.
Hey.
Okay. I hate the charm and domination mechanics in this game. Kind of wish they weren't there. Like, I would actually be happier if they couldn't be done. Like, I don't mind a challenge, but losing control of my characters is not challenging.
Wait.
It is not interesting. It is not engaging.
Don't even go. Suck it through.
It just means there is a waiting game.
Wait. Is made to.
to me! You're not getting through me!
And it's not even due to my failing as a player. It's because of a roll of the dice. Really?
Sit! Korea! This!
Yes.
Like,
I'd be glad
in a
to.
smaller scale, turn-based game with, you know, maybe 5 party members max. Usually 4. A confusion status ailment is fine because it can usually be cured with an item or something. A winding mass of vicious thorns and thick vines spans the gap between the cavern walls. There are spaces here and there in the vegetation, and you can see into the chamber beyond, but it will be difficult to pass through unscathed. Cut away at the vegetation with a weapon. You deal a sturdy blow to the nearest vine and get little result. The vines seem unnaturally resistant. Okay, look at the vines. The vines have grown so thick and tangled as to form a nearly impenetrable wall. Many of the thorns are as long as the span of your palm. From time to time you hear the faintest creak, as if something has shifted slightly within the mass. Cross the wall. The moment you start to step through, the entire wall gives a great heave, coming alive in a surging mass of branches and vines. Thick, thorny branches swing towards you with vindictive force. Despite your best efforts to avoid them, Kana gets hit hard in the head by one of the vines. Plants seem to react to their victory, thrashing all the more vigorously. Scythe-like barbs tear and scrape at you as you pass, surrounding you in a hailstorm of scratching, thrashing plants. With one final great effort, you scramble clear of the vines, stumbling out into the space beyond the wall and out of reach. You know what? I'm gonna take my victory and go. I don't care to fight mushrooms anymore. Go ahead and camp. Oh, I was gonna say, wait, why can't I save?
Hey.
This is a big floor. Gain the bestiary entry for these guys. A group of robed figures blocks passage. Their heads bear a fearsome resemblance to those of the spiders that infest these caverns, their mandibles clacking in small, constant movements. In the dim light of the caverns, their round, black eyes gleam like gems. They look up as you approach. You feel a peculiar, itchy sensation in your head, as if someone were running thin fingers through your thoughts. A muted sense of distress fills your mind, followed by a far louder screecher of alarm from one of the robed creatures. As one of the creatures turns toward... the creatures turn towards you and attack.
Wait.
That one hit true. Feels like I ate bad seal.
So much might be made to
stop attacking. Just cast Hole on him.
Hey, do you mind?
No, don't do that! Stop actually attacking turned party members.
Hey.
That is really ticking me off.
Wait.
Why are you on the... I really hope that they rely less heavily on Charm and Dominate in the sequel.
Of course.
I guess what I'm really trying to say is it fits better to me in JRPGs. You feel a scratching sensation in your head, followed by a sudden high-pitched ringing. Scattered images flash within your mind's eye. You see a massive nest set against a cavern wall, stretching up into the darkness. A vast network of webs somewhere far beneath the surface. You see, too, the sentries you have recently slain, their bodies lying crumpled on the cavern floor. When the images fade, you feel another of the spider-faced creatures standing before you. You see them, not feel them. It raises its clawed hands. You feel another twinge inside your skull, and then words emerge within your mind, in a voice wholly alien to your thoughts. Orek, Duvathi na rot uvrek not. The creature pauses, its fangs twitching. Kaladina fosta agrangidare? That's a very old dialect. Do you know any Adiran? The creature makes a strange chittering noise. In your head you hear a deer tongue. Many turns of wheel since last given thought. Animal is trespassing. Nests are here. Risk much in defending. Protectors are dead. Animal is sated? Animal listens now? The creature makes a clacking sound. Not fighting. I listen. There's no need for more fighting. Yes, Animal is not needing to fight. The creature spreads its arms. Vithrak greet you. Welcome to Nest. Animal is keeping peace. What languages were you speaking before? The Vithrak makes a chittering sound and does not answer. Do you know anything about the master of this place? Od Nua? The Vithrak runs a talon along one of its fangs, thinking, Eret Nerek Od Nua. Name bleeds through walls, but Vithrak do not know voice. Vithrak see great works. See statue, yes? Master of many things. Master of Audra, of many voices, trapped in stone. The Vithrak points back towards the rest of the caverns. Of things below. Much to admire. What are you doing here? Vithrak, searching, seeking knowledge for home, for colony. Stravek Nerith, far away. Long time we have searched. We grew sick with memory of home, made nests, made new home, and found what we seek. Master of this place. The Vithrak gestures at the walls around you. Grew Audra, not cutting, breaking, growing, shaping. If Vithrak could find secret. Making great works, statue, machines. Vithrak could weave silk and Audra both. Our nests become stronger. Colony becomes stronger. All of us weaving great works. You feel a sudden melancholy from the Vithrak. We are close. Oh, we are close. Finding machines, crystals. But finding Audra men, too, in place below. Have lost many. Too many. It regards you with sudden interest. Human animal is strong. Defeated other animals. Killed guards. Could help Vithrak. What exactly are you looking for? Things for study. Things of Audra. All in the ruin. Below. Must see how Od Nua makes Audra men. Audra... shells, yes? Animal does not need to kill Audra men, just needs shell. Also needing part from machine. Part like a heart of machine. Audra and shining metal. The Vithrak thinks a moment. Last piece is Audra. Not the Audra from walls. Is different. Pure. Hard to find. Charek is hoping there is some below. If human animal brings these things, Vithrak owe animal great debt. Will help colony. Help us. Can go home after so long waiting. For this great thing, Charek would reward animal. I'll go see what I can find. The Vithrak makes a peculiar clacking sound, and in your mind you feel a hazy gratitude. Then Charek is grateful. Way to ruin lies east. Scouts have carved through stone, found stairs, found more than stairs. They guard us now from what is beneath. Animal must explain task, and Castoric lets pass in peace. Charek pauses. Castoric is not kind. Animal is taking care. Interesting. So there's a race of spider people down here. Creevy. The Vithrak studies you all alertly as you approach, its dark eyes gleaming. Its voice in your mind is pleasantly melodic. Aid your tongue is welcome. Creevy, happy to see. Many new things here. It points a claw towards the cavern wall. Many crystals, it adds, excited. I take it you like shiny objects. It tilts its head. Yes, is shining. Much light. Many colors in veins of world. Is going down to heart, Creevy thinks. It makes a small happy chirp. What are you doing? The Vithrak raises a clawed finger to scratch lightly at one of the Audra formations growing along the wall. Is studying Esek Aravar. Audra. How growing, shaping, using. In Stravek Norith, Audra not growing. Creevy will learn secret. Creevy also hunting supplies. Issy is helping. Is searching caves in south. The Vithrak points. Is taking her time, it adds with a hint of reproach. Is going alone too. Creevy is not liking. Where did Issy go? To the south. To search cave there. Took spiders to guard. It pauses. Creevy worries a little, but cannot stop to search. Is helping colony. Who's Creevy? Is Creevy. Do you know anything about the master below? Creevy knows many things, but not any master. Is asking Charek? It points a claw towards its leader, then folds its hands primly. Well, farewell. There? There. Farewell. Yes, farewell, aid your tongue. Aw. Can't exactly say I was there we go. It wasn't letting me pan for a moment. Alright, looks like the feral spiders are just gonna go after me. Which makes sense.
Leave it to me.
Oh. Petrification trap, okay.
Yeah!
Enemy is over.
I should revive Hana.
What?
Wait, Selves metu.
Leave it to me. That's it.
A mad Vithrak. That's probably his friend.
Selves metu.
Why is battle still on? I was gonna say, nothing is even alive anymore. Polished pommel stone. This pommel gem is a perfectly smooth gleaming sphere of a dark, gold-flecked stone. Reflection stands strangely on the dark surface, and in certain lights the gem gleams a deep red. Oh! Pommel for the blade. Okay, I still need the hilt itself. Which, honestly, is one of those things where I'm going to look at.
Come on, not like this.
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna look up the blade if I have to. You feel a sharp and sudden pain in your head, immediately followed by a harsh and alien voice. Ajik! Kalithuar ne, human, Adir Vasti. The creature makes a peculiar clacking sound before its voice speaks in your mind once more. I name it Trespasser, Killer, Lingerer in the Bright Places. Where is it going? Your leader asked us to collect some Audra samples to help the colony. Charek asks this? The Vithrak hisses quietly. Of this? You feel a muted wave of thwarted anger. Go then. The Audra men will crush it like a squirming hare, and Charek will send us once more. We're on floor... What floor are we on now? It'll say in the text box, actually. Map discovered... 13. I see no reason to stop here. Purple glow. There are the Animats. You have high magic resistance, which is annoying.
I'm here.
Nothing I can do.
Hey, Sagani, I need to unequip those melee weapons already.
Lava will be on.
brutish warrior has arrived seeking employment. Whatever.
It's no use. Settle.
I'm actually kind of done dealing with actual stronghold management. I'm content with where we are now with it. Hi. Spirit. Come, help me here. The spirit holds his hands just above the shattered machine, poised as if to pull on some unseen component. Brace there, and we will be rid of this one. Each word seems to resolve itself in your mind an instant after it's spoken, as you recall the Angwithan tongue. He waits a moment, evidently for someone to take up position. Pull hard. Now. There. He sags back, wiping his brow. These machines. To think how many souls have felt their touch, and how many of those willing, I wonder. You're breaking the machines? It would go faster if we knew what enchantments were upon them. They might as easily be activated as destroyed. He grins a little. Don't worry. I knew what I was doing. Come, they've already started sealing the upper floors. We'll be the last out at this rate. Doiros means to work some sort of spell upon that door. Use Od Nua's servants against him. Door? There must be 100 souls affixated to that stone. A punishment, no doubt. Perhaps they'll be pleased knowing that Od Nua goes wailing to the afterlife. What kind of spell? He cannot unmake the door entirely, but he can change its purpose. The oath, you see. If Od Nua's servants are pledged to his defense, then we shall pledge ourselves to his destruction. The man gives you a fierce grin, turning away, and from one step to another he has faded, only to appear once more beside the machine. Huh. So, human expedition parties did get this far at some point. Even if it was only the initial assault against Od Nua. With a medium shield. Ripple sponge. Drugs.
I wonder what this is.
Outlaws.
Rest might do us some good.
Hey,
I wonder what this is.
I'll take a look.
hey.
Let's rest. No point in not resting.
I'm on the trail.
Banshee and an Audra Animat.
For Anthem!
Wait.
We're not good.
Can't get a good Athek, worth and raw. Moeth.
Moeth Ixi Ana.
For Anthem!
Can't get a
Stand still.
Blackbone's Banthus!
Athek, worth.
That's not very helpful.
Wait. Sail
Can't get a good shot. Breathe through, leak now.
Of course.
Just a dagger? Audra Bond. The spirit stands stiffly at attention, her gaze focused on one end of the hallway. One arm bears up a heavy rounded shield, although the rippling blur of soul energy obscures what lies upon it. Hello? Her head turns a little. They've passed the Blight Forges. If the Overseers live, we may stop them yet in the chambers beneath. She snorts. If Kabiros and his pack of scheming wizards haven't betrayed us. The mob may be on us soon. Better to make peace with whatever God will have you. She pauses, looking at you. Are you afraid? Afraid of what? Indeed. What's to fear at all? She looks away from you. Our own people turn against us. What remains if we are victorious? Who will feed the machines then? I fear not the battle. I fear what will become of our Lord once we are victorious. What further madness the children of the wheel will pour into his ears. Perhaps he would stop once his son is returned to him. But will they let him? Is this their doing? None of this would have happened if not for them. They have driven our great lord from grief and into madness, pushed him into these deeds. She pauses. He was a great king. Perhaps he will be again. Come, we'll rally the defense at the steps, funnel them into our blades. With the Onamats beside us, they won't stand up. The spirit gasps wordlessly, mouth agape. She gropes for something at her back, unseen, and takes a listing step sideways away from you. Her eyes wide gaze into yours. You tray. Her leg buckles, and as she falls, the misty lights which form her shape thin and scatter.
You're not getting through me. All right then.
There's a room here.
You might find this interesting.
If the ale's Asian.
Damn it. We gotta take better care of Ella.
Whatever. Broken machine. I get an within machine part. The exact purpose of this bizarre mechanism is unknown, though it was found within one of the broken machines within the lower reaches of an within ruin. It seems largely compromised of Audra and contains several loops of copper, exactly what we were looking for.
Hey.
So that leaves... the armor of an Animat and a refined Audra crystal. Pure Audra.
Leave it to me. Hey.
Kana, what do you...
Following your lead. Your tail ends here.
Leave it to me.
Dead on.
Way sail,
That's not very helpful.
Wait, no, you already have your arcane assaults used. Go for the corrosive siphon.
Breathe through leak.
Roll up 10.
La Varu. You're not.
Durance, switch to your Rod of Wind and Thunder.
What? That's it.
Fight on, my friend.
You're not.
Not even slowing it down.
That's not.
It's no use.
Can you even be poisoned? I didn't think so.
Can't get a good shot with this.
Go with the knockdown at least. These strange mechanisms have cracks in several places, and some components have appeared to have been dismantled. There's no clear means of activating
Hey.
them. Alright, we've got up here and down there. We've already started clearing up here. By accidentally aggroing. Ruby. And an Audra shell. Okay, so that's 2 of the 3.
Slow and silent.
No enemies in here. Skein bone.
Yes?
Hey.
Looks as if a battle took place here. I guess missiles on the Animat.
Lava, be up.
Leave it to me!
Hard to move.
Come on.
Wait.
Second wind.
Don't even slow it.
Moab. Eat.
Ruby, sapphires, and a camping supply. Loot for money.
I'll take a look.
One
I
last
wonder what this is.
spirit. And a gleaming Audra fragment. Really? This hazy figure is tall and heavily built, and its shifting, indistinct face is turned toward the floor, as if it were deep in thought. You hear a faint murmuring in the rolling cadence of prayer. From time to time, the spirit seems to sway in place. As you approach, the spirit raises his voice, and you recognize the familiar sounds of the Engwithan tongue. And no more shall souls splinter upon the wheel. Hear me, great father. I am pledged against your foes, and the greatest of these is death. Listen. As the spirit turns its face toward you in a swift motion, ignore the as. For a moment, its features blur, and then resolve into what appears to be a man's visage, its eyes fixed upon you. You are late. Sorry, I was delayed. The spirit turns his face away. They will be here soon, to cast us down, to unmake our work. It is nearly too late. God spare me from vague spirits. It's too late for what? He shifts, standing straighter. Are you ready? He raises his hand, and you think you see the glint of metal, though a second chance glance reveals nothing. They have placed your crest upon the Animot, alongside my own. The Animots? You're going to sacrifice yourself? He shakes his head. Those of faith remain, and we are children of the wheel. Death is not for us. The spirit's gaze slides away from you as you depart. Even as you move away, he reaches out an arm for someone else, smiling.
Certainly.
Hey.
Freaky. But that's everything. That door probably won't open unless we have a key or something from the Vithrak. Ugh. It lives, and it stinks of dust and old souls. Does it have the Audra Charek once? I found out all the samples. I'll take them back to your leader now. Nay, lingerer. It steps forward, claws outstretched. Give us what Charek demands. This is not for an outsider. A crawling worm among giants. It hisses. Give it here. You think you frighten me? Charek asked me to do this because you couldn't. You feel a sudden pulsing wave of anger from the Vithrak. It is so clever-tongued, the trespasser. I will feed it to the spiders. Let them drain the juice from its eyes. What does it know of the endless paths? The Vithrak growls. It walks them but a little while. It growls. It uses trickery to pass the Audra men. Are you certain? The Vithrak studies you for a long, silent moment, black eyes gleaming. At last it lets out a gleaming hiss, frustrated. I name it poorly. It is pestilence, not trespasser. Go then. Take these things to Charek. It is a vile thing, and I do not wish to look at it. It has its victory. When the endless paths swallow it up in darkness, I have mine. Charek greets you, human animal. It has been below? It has what we seek? Your scouts weren't so grateful. They tried to ambush me on the way back. You feel phantom fingers tracing your thoughts. Charek sees, is sorry for what Castorik does. Charek speaks to scouts, explains, is not harming human animal. Here, Charek gives this, is making peace, yes? I have all the Audra samples. You feel another passing itch in your skull, and then a rippling echo of joy. Then Vithrak owe a great debt. With these we study, learn master's secrets. We make statues greater than old dead master of Hollow Place. Stravek Nareth will gleam like the sea. Vithrak, thank you, is having coin. Is custom, yes? Vithrak have coins of many ages, will give many. He thinks a moment. If human animal goes still into the deep places, should talk to Creevy. Creevy has supplies, will help. Charek is giving this also. Found in tunnels and does not suit Vithrak. Keeps humans safe, yes? Will bring fortune. Drawn in spring. Glad to help, Charek. Vithrak remember, long after sun falls into sea. This is start of something. New turn of the wheel. Charek turns toward the nests lining the wall. Young will live in better place. So we got a dagger, accurate, superb, and wounding. Oh, it's already superb. Huh. Interesting. Is anyone actually dual wielding for real? No. It's actually stronger than the flail. I mean, sure. Let's go ahead and throw Freezing Lash on it. And Beast Slaying. Alright. Oh, right. What do you sell, Creevy? Oh. I get the Leaves of Essence Grimoire. Comes with Death Ring and Martial Power, as well as Spirit Lance. Okay, let's learn... Let's go ahead and learn Spirit Lance. No. Actually, yeah, that's a good combination with Martial Power. Creevy. Once more the fluting voice of the Vithrak sounds in your mind. Aid your tongue still welcome. Is needing something? I think I may have run into Issy. She attacked me without warning, and I was forced to defend myself. Creevy sees. For a moment you feel a peculiar scratching sensation within your head, and then it is gone. Creevy is sorry for Issy's actions. It is very strange, Issy acting so. Many strange things in this place. Creevy is collecting many things while studying Audra. Not all stones alike, yes? Having pretty stones. Please, take, please. Creevy thinks Aid your tongue. Is good to know. Oh, Ta Andra Tara and Velion. Your leader said you had some supplies to sell. Yes, Charik is saying you help us. Creevy is collecting supplies. Aid your tongue can see. So let's buy the gems up. Sell items I don't need. Alright. You don't sell camping supplies, sadly. So let's see if we can open that door to floor 14. And then end off. Like I said, I like helping out monster races that tend to be shunned. Like, in Mass Effect, I saved the Rachni. A large ornate Ingwithan door stands before you. To either side rest large crystals glowing with a faint light. You feel a peculiar change in the air, as if some presence were nearby, yet there is nobody to be seen. You hear a whisper emerging from thin air, from the general direction of the door. It grows in both volume and number, many voices speaking quietly. In moments, it has become a chaotic hiss of voices, each vying to be heard. But as you listen, the voices begin to settle into a cadence, and then into words, a phrase spoken by many at once. Beneath stone and weight of years rests one who would slay death. Who comes to wake him? I am Hana, rightful lord of Od Nua. The voices whisper and murmur, and then fade, so swiftly and suddenly that the silence that follows is jarring. Nothing follows. It seems you have been dismissed. Okay. I have come to put a stop to Od Nua's reign. The voices whisper... Really? Oh, it chose Master Blow instead. I've come to stop a... Let's examine the door. Worn smooth by the passage of time, the door bears no obvious means of opening it beyond whatever enchantment lends its voice. There is no place for a key, nor any handle. It seems you'll have to try something else. An explorer. Try to force the door open. Leave.
Hey.
Spell. Was it you who mentioned the spell? It might have... No, it was the guy over here. Oh, I can't talk to him. Oh, yes, I can. What has happened here? Do not worry. With Od Nua slain, the rest have shown their true colors. Most have fled, some scattered into the tunnels, the fools. Come, they've already started sealing the upper floors. We'll be the last out at this rate. What kind of spell? Pledge ourselves to his destruction. Should that not have opened it then? Who comes to wake him? I have come to put a stop to Od Nua's reign. Seems you've been Okay, I'm fairly certain I've checked everything, so... Apparently Oh, I did miss a thing. Okay.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
I missed a switch somewhere. But it's hidden. I'm not sure if I can find it. Apparently I needed to absorb Merwold's knowledge. Oh. Okay, Gleaming Audra Fragment was actually over here. that was the... I'm trying to glance between the game and the wiki. Which one was the pure Audra fragment? That was this one. I thought. Hello? You were late. What was the oath you were speaking? The way past the door? The spirit watches you a moment longer, then makes a sideways movement of the head. No, that is our oath, our challenge. My promise, nothing shall harm us, Daga. We are nearly to the end. The statue is complete, and the well of souls lies just beneath. Our brothers and sisters will come for us after all this is done. We will walk in this world again, but first we must save it. Brothers and sisters? They have gone ahead... Let's see. Late for what? They will be here soon to cast us down. What must we do? Our work. I think I'm talking to the right guy. Hello? What was the oath? You mean to
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
No? Center of the east edge is a passage. West side of the passage. The north end on the east side is a round room. Did I just straight up ignore an explorable? Oh my god, I'm dumb. I actually would not have thought this was walkable right here. This is where the switch is. I want you guys to take out the Spectre real fast.
You're not getting through me.
Ugh, I am dumb.
Yes.
That one hit.
You're not getting...
Make the bastard through that one!
Okay.
Breathe.
I was really hell off.
All right then.
I'm on the trail.
Can I detect the switch?
Hey,
Doesn't seem like it. There's the spirit. A hazy form stands before you. From time to time, the blurring features resolve into what you take to be an elven man. I can't do this anymore. How am I going to explain? How can we possibly give him what he wants? The spirit speaks in quick, hushed bursts of Ingwithan and shakes his head as if to answer his own questions. He's going to kill me. He has killed so many. Why should he stop here? Who are you? He has brought so many people down here. I hear such terrible things from the upper floors. Even here, these constructs. I cannot sleep. His voice lowers. I think sometimes that I will wake and find myself inside one of the Onamats. Will I even know? Will it not be like waking one day to find myself blind and mute? What does he want? The figure paces a few steps, raising his hands to his temples. What we cannot give him. Even after all this time, there's so much we do not know. He wants his son, the boy he knew, whole and preserved, returned to him. But people, souls, they don't always remember. Who's to say his son will remember being his son at all? Remember his father's face? I've seen mothers forget their children. Are you still loyal to Od Nua? Of course I am. I am a devoted servant. His voice goes high with terror. I didn't mean, please, I never meant that I would ever renounce my oaths. Do you know the way past the speaking door? I know the oath, of course. We speak it every day. I am servant to Od Nua. My sword arm is pledged against his enemies. My soul is sworn to his purpose. The spirit seems to curl in on himself. Sworn.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very...
Right, there's a battle axe up there, apparently. But because we didn't absorb Mirwold's memory, we can't get it. I am enemy to Od Nua. My sword arm is pledged against his followers. My soul is sworn to this purpose. Remember, they reversed the spell on it. The voices seem to draw in breath. You hear the rumble of stone. And the door slides open. The crystals to either side of it dim, and with the light go the voices, fading first into murmuring whispers and then silence. The path is clear. Until we run into a guardian of Od Nua. Let's go ahead and drop Chain Lightning on him. Kana, you do your thing. Adair, cleave. Oh, crap. You guys focus on this one. You guys up here still focus on you. Oh crap, there's an Dragon. Precisely piercing burst. Mark you. And set a dot on you.
Get the good shot, please. Up here with the...
Petrified. I should have saved before this.
Following your...
Let's see here. Can I... There, I want to drop the wall right on top of him.
Can't get a good shot.
Spark the souls of the righteous. Aloth. Go ahead and drop a fireball over no, that's gonna hit you, Timok. Here. You're doing your absorption. You're doing the spark.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do.
Got stuck over here.
Okay. Let's halt the drop. Hit you with the necrotic lance. Timok is currently under the influence. I mean, I guess drop. That's Timok, not the Odragon. Oh, only one of those is over there. Which I should kill since it is a summoner. Stay away from the summoner!
Dead on.
Restore critical endurance to us. Adair has a second chance still. You... Go ahead and precisely piercing burst. Thanks for the critical heal. Durance. Alright, you take your chance to second wind.
That's it.
And pop your potion. You... any one, not any foe. God. Too many friendly fire spells.
What? Ah, that could have.
No, don't second wind. Restore critical endurance. Utumok is sane again, so let's knock down the second winding Animot.
That one hit through.
Adair, you should finish that one off.
Dead on.
Necrotic Lance on you. Missiles on you.
Moe Ixi Ana.
Again, you should be healing.
No. Can't get a good shot with this.
Hey. Not hits for
Okay.
me.
And go ahead and res Kana.
Moe Ixi Ana.
How are you even taking damage, Durance? Oh, right, they're doing ranged attacks. Ignore me.
Sacre! Wait, staleness made up.
Moe.
Alright, battle complete. Oh. Edge of Reason, bonus crit damage, draining, and superb. And down to floor 14 of 15. Where I'm going to end things off way later than I expected to. Next time on Let's Play Pillars of Eternity, hopefully, we end things. See you guys then.